y'all. It's Mary Payne here. Listen, I know you were looking forward to today's episode with Olivia Plath. I had an interview scheduled with her, but unfortunately, she had to cancel. We are working hard on getting a new date for the interview, and I'm going to keep you posted on that. So don't worry, I'm still working on it. Fingers crossed it's going to happen. So thank you for your patience. And to thank you for your patience, I'm going to put out a bonus episode this weekend, which will be my chat with John Hill of Radio Andy about the documentary Love Has Won, The Cult of Mother God. I was going to put that on Patreon, but I think because of today's snafu, I'll just go ahead and put that out on Saturday for everyone. John and I are doing a super deep dive, and he's always so funny and, of course, adorable. And to see how adorable he is, you can just watch the video as well. That will be available on YouTube for everyone, not just Patreon and Supercast. So be on the lookout for that episode on the public feed on Saturday with John Hill, and the YouTube link for that will be in the show notes on Saturday. So also I wanted to just remind you guys of a few things while I've got you here of what's coming up in December. We have our moment coming up. That is with Katie and Kimberly of A Date with Dateline. That is on Wednesday, December 13th. If you want to buy tickets to that, you're going to go to moment.co/pinkshade for tickets. And that's also in the show notes here. So we're even featured on Moment's homepage, y'all. Like I went to look and I was like, oh, look at us. There we are. That was exciting. So we're going to cover Hallmark's movie called Mystery on Mistletoe Lane. I've already watched it. It's kind of a hot mess, and that's why we love it. We're going to do a Secret Santa gift exchange. We're going to do fun trivia games. There's going to be prizes. There's going to be special guests. I've already got my special guest lined up, and Katie and Kimberly do as well. I don't know who they have. I'm surprising them. They're surprising me. It's going to be super fun. They're going to really love my Secret Santa gift, by the way. It's pretty offensive. So if you can't watch, you could still buy a ticket and then watch it for up to a week after. If the tickets are $15 now, they're $17 the day of. And if you're on Patreon or Supercast, you'll have an email code that knocks the price down to $10. Also, if you're an Apple subscriber and you want to get that code, email us with your receipt from Apple to show us that you're an Apple subscriber, because we have no way of knowing who's an Apple subscriber. It's just not integrated with us at all. You can send that email to Ingrid at pinkshadepodcast.com or MP at pinkshadepodcast.com. It'll get to us, and then we can send you that code to knock the price down. All right, that's the information about the moment. Again, that's next week. Next week on the podcast will be the regular. We'll have Keisha from the Libra Lounge with Keisha on Monday talking about life after lockup, and Kimberly on Tuesday talking about 90 Day. And Brandy and Julie, you know Brandy and Julie from a Dumb Gay podcast, are going to be on talking about Bravo. I just heard Brandy and Julie talking to my friend Kate this week about Paris in Love, and oh my gosh, they had so many great points, and now I have to freaking watch Paris in Love because of them. I also started watching Real Housewives of Miami because of Brandy and Julie. So you don't want to miss that. They're always hilarious. And then you guys, when I'm out of town, when I'm going out of town for like 11, 12 days at Christmas time, regularly scheduled podcast will be up. Right? There'll be Love After Lockup. There'll be 90 Day. If there's no 90 Day, there'll be no episode, or there'll be a filler episode. But I'm doing a series while I'm gone called Then and Now. So what I'm doing is pulling up old podcasts when I first had my other podcast called Pain in the Pod, when I only interviewed podcasters. So I have Ryan Bailey, Kate Casey, and Matt and Jake. This is all interviews I did with them in like 2018, 2019. So I'm having them listen to the original interview, and then we're going to discuss it, like how have things changed, right? So the original interview will be there in your feed to listen to, and then right after we'll roll into the new interview. So Then and Now. Okay, that's going to be fun. And these are your faves, Ryan and Kate and Matt and Jake. So even though I'm going to be gone, you're still going to get content. You won't be staring at your phone during the holidays, wondering where your content is. It will all be there. Amazing episodes with all your favorite co-hosts. Everything will still be there. And over on Pink Shade Prime, which is Patreon and Supercast, I'm wrapping up Welcome to Plathville and 90 Day the Other Way with Amy Archer of Little Miss Recap. And Keisha and I are wrapping up our coverage of The Family Chantel. The finale is next week, and I can't wait. It's going to be a rally in the alley in the DR. I can't wait. And also on Pink Shade Prime, there will be some changes in the new year. We haven't announced them yet, but there are going to be some changes in the new year. There's some great shows coming up for Prime. Coming up, there's like Smothered, Single Life, Happily Ever After, So many great things are going to be coming up on Prime in the new year, and there's going to be some big changes over there. So stay tuned for that news. And everybody, thank you so much. And I hope you enjoyed the Saturday bonus with John Hill covering Love Has Won, The Cult of Mother God. And if you haven't watched that, it is a bonkers, and you need to go get your eyes on it and then listen to our recap because it's funny, but it's also serious. Kind of talk about, what makes people join these cults and where are these people now. I did a deep dive on where they are now and who got arrested and who's still in and who's out and where's Miguel. That's the question. Where is Miguel, the guy that took off with all the money? That's what I need to know. If anybody knows the answer, let me know. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot and enjoy the bonus episode on Saturday, and I'll talk to you next week. Not read by me, Mary Payne, don't necessarily reflect the views of Pink Shade. If you'd like to listen to ad-free, you're going to go on over to Supercast or Patreon, and you can find the links to Pink Shade Prime at pinkshade